2 courses beyond the crowded trade lanes, in the quiet drift where stars grow old and lonely, 2 great way stations keep their ancient watch. Lighthouse rises on 7 pillars of living crystal, lit from within by a white fire that never wavers. Wisdom herself walks its halls, having prepared a feast of clean bread and honest wine. Her call rides the open channels, calm and clear. Whoever is wise, let him turn in here. Come, eat my bread, drink the wine I have mixed. Forsake foolishness and live. Walk in the way of understanding. Far below the plane of the ecliptic, in a loose cluster of pleasure habitats stitched together by neon and cheap gravity, sits Folly's house. Its 7 pillars are painted chrome and pulsing red. It looks grand on the surface. Folly lounges at the highest balcony, legs dangling over the void, voice bright and careless. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. Stolen water is sweet, bread eaten in secret is pleasant. Come play. Come forget. No one is asking questions or keeping score. 3 ships left Port Gethsemane on the same outbound vector. The first was the freighter Steadfast, Captain Leora at the helm. She had listened to both invitations, weighed them against the memory of her grandmother's quiet warning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and locked her course on the white fire. Her crew called her rigid. She called it faithful. They arrived tired, solvent, and alive. Wisdom met them at the lock with warm bread and better wine than any cantina ever poured. The Steadfast never left her wise course. Today she rides escort for pilgrim convoys. Her running lights a regular part of the 7 pillars glow. The second ship was the fast courier Swift Gain, piloted by a young captain named Torin who measured life in credits and nights he could not remember. He heard wisdom's call, felt it tug like a loose tether, then laughed and rolled toward Folly's neon. "One stop," he told his co-pilot. "Fuel, fun, then we bank the difference and retire early." The Swift Gain is still docked in the lower ring, dark and dead. Torin's laugh grew louder as he played, then brittle, then stopped. He deals cards now in a back lounge where the air tastes of smoke and regret. His co-pilot tried to leave once. No one saw him again. Folly's house always has room for one more. The third ship was the family hauler Grace Enough, old but proud, owned by Eli and Nola and their 3 young children. They were bound for a new start, carrying everything they owned in the hold and a modest savings in the bank. The voyage was long, the children were restless. Halfway to their destination, the entertainment node lit up with both beacons at once. Wisdom's invitation rolled across the main screen. Quiet, steady, promising rest, and real food. Folly's invitation exploded in full color on every child's tablet. Unlimited games, zero-G dance floors, candy that rewrote your taste buds, hollow partners who never said no. The advertisement looped, bright and hungry. The argument began small and grew. Eli sat at the pilot's console, jaw tight. We shut the tablets down. We eat at Wisdom's table, do proper maintenance at High House, sleep in real gravity, and arrive at the colony with credits left and our souls intact. Nola rolled her eyes. They're children, Eli. One night of fun won't hurt us. Folly's docks have cheap fuel, quick profits, and a break from the kids whining. We patch the minor hull stress we've been ignoring. Let them burn off energy, and leave at dawn richer and happier. "It's never one night," Eli said. "You know the stories." "I know the stories about people who never let themselves live," Nola snapped. The oldest 2 begged for the neon lights. The youngest just wanted everyone to stop shouting. They finally compromised, the most dangerous choice of all. They would dock at Folly's house just long enough to refuel, patch the hull, and let the kids play a few hours under strict supervision. Then they would climb the extra 4 days to High House for a proper overhaul before the final colony run. Grace Enough slid into a mid-level berth amid pulsing music and free drink vouchers. Eli never relaxed. He kept the children within arm's reach and scheduled departure for 0600 sharp. Noah disappeared almost immediately, saying she'd just check out the repair rates. He found Nola hours later, cheeks flushed, guilt and glee in her eyes, carrying glowing candy and small crimson fruit she claimed was perfectly safe. Hydroponic, no regulations, tastes like childhood. Eli's stomach turned cold when he saw it. There was something about it that just wasn't right. A gut feeling he couldn't name. Throw it in the recycler. It's fruit, Eli. Lighten up. That night, Nola locked herself in the small locker to eat it in peace, away from Eli's disapproval. She told herself she deserved the secret pleasures after years of scrimping. Grace enough lifted at 0600 exactly. Too many credits lighter, no repairs, no receipts, but they were escaping the pull. Eli flew tense but steady. Children buckled in. Course locked on Lighthouse's white fire. The extra day's climb felt like penance, but the ship handled clean. Nola rarely seen, but that was her way. Like she was always running, thirsting but never satisfied. They docked at Lighthouse to a peace so deep it felt holy. Wisdom's people helped them aboard with gentle hands and warm bread. The children stared wide-eyed at tables set with real food and water that tasted like mountain streams. Only then did Eli go aft to inventory the fresh lockers. He found Nola curled on the deck among the crates, very still. Her lips were stained dark red. The crimson fruit lay half-eaten in her limp hand, its flesh already turning black. A hairline fracture in the locker's old radiation shielding. Too small to trip alarms, just large enough for a slow gamma whisper, had done the rest while she sat there savoring her poison sweetness. Eli carried her body to Wisdom. He did not speak for a long time. Wisdom laid a hand on his shoulder. "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom," she said softly. "You feared him enough to leave when leaving was still possible. That choice saved what could be saved." The children never saw Folly's neon again. They grew tall in Lighthouse's gardens, learning engines from people who worked for love instead of credit, learning laughter that did not need to be bought. And far away, the red lights still pulse, the games still run, the fruit still ripens overnight. Pilots say if you listen on the open band, you can sometimes hear a woman's voice mixed in with Folly's call. Fainter, sadder, trying to warn the next ship. "It's only one night," she whispers. "Don't believe her. Most ships don't listen, but some do, and for those few, the white fire of Lighthouse still burns steady, 7 pillars strong, waiting with an open door and a table that is never cleared away."